Definitely not the night that we expected. Hello friends, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to the very first day in the life vlog on my channel here. I'm so stoked to hang out for the day. So today we actually have a lot to do. Sorry, I'm in a parking lot right now, so I'm gonna keep like looking around because people are gonna see me talking and think that I'm like crazy. Anyway, lots to do today. My husband and I are heading out on a trip tomorrow. We are going to Jacksonville, Florida, which we're very excited about. But our flight was supposed to leave this evening, but it got canceled, I think, due to weather. So we're on a new flight that leaves super early tomorrow morning. I think it takes off at like 6 a.m. So tonight we're just staying at a hotel right next to the airport, so we don't have to wake up at like 3 a.m. to make the flight. So we have that going on tonight. So we have to have everything like packed and ready to go since we're leaving this evening. And then I'm currently in the parking lot at HomeGoods because I want to get a HomeGoods shop with me video filmed, so would like to get that out of the way, and then just gotta pack and everything. So let's go to HomeGoods. Okay, so HomeGoods has been filmed, so I can check that off the list. There was actually just like a massive storm that rolled through here. Like, we got a severe weather alert for a thunderstorm that could cause a tornado. So the alert said to shelter in place, so what better place to be than HomeGoods, you know? Target would have been good too, but I'll take HomeGoods. Anyway, I am going to try to pick up some lunch to bring home. And then, so actually, while I was in HomeGoods, I grabbed this photo album. It wouldn't be what I dreamed up of a photo album. It just says photos on the side and it has this little thing that says photos on the front. But earlier today, I stopped at CVS and picked up a bunch of wedding photos that I had printed out, so I figured I would fill this with those and then sneak it into my bag. And then we are actually gonna have our first wedding anniversary this weekend while we're away, so I'm gonna sneak it into my bag and then surprise my husband with this. Probably like pull it out in the morning whenever we wake up, like while we're drinking coffee or something, and just flip through some of our wedding photos just to reminisce on that day. That was a year ago, which seems wild. But I'm gonna go try to pick up some lunch. I'm thinking Chick-fil-A, but there's really not a Chick-fil-A on the way home, so I'm trying to decide right now if it's like worth it to go out of the way for that. It probably is, if we're being honest. So I'm gonna try to get to a Chick-fil-A and bring lunch home. So it's a few hours later. I am just starting to get some packing done. We ate lunch while we watched the first episode of the new season of Stranger Things. It's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. But we watched that, and then for lunch, so we got Chick-fil-A. And I love to get the chicken nuggets and like the side of their kale crunch salad. I feel like it's surprisingly good, and I like that it's a better balance of the chicken, and then you get a side salad instead of the french fries. It just makes me feel a little bit better about it. And obviously the Polynesian sauce to dip the nuggets, that's my favorite. Anyway, so now we are getting some packing done. I mostly pulled most of the clothes that I already want to bring. And I just need to, you know, get like my toiletries and everything else in order, and shoes and everything. So let's get some packing done. So normally to pack, I just like fold my clothes like normal in my opinion, but I saw something I think just like on TikTok the other day that was talking about how if you roll up your clothes and then put them in your suitcase like that instead of folded, you're supposed to be able to fit more clothing in your suitcase. So since I'm just trying to go with my carry-on and personal item and I'm trying to not have to check a bag, space is precious, so I'm giving it a shot, and I do feel like I'm getting more in my suitcase. So here, so for example, this is like a little like skirt sarong cover-up thing. So if you roll it up like a little burrito and then put it in here, you can fit more in this way than if you were to just like regularly fold it and then like stack them on top of each other. So for instance, in this row, I was only able to fit like these four items, 1, 2, 3, 4, were kind of at the very like top, like I was already packing it in there. But with rolling it up like this, I was able to get these shorts. There's actually a little tank top tucked in there. And I have my swimsuits here. I actually just got both of these from Aerie. They're very different vibes, but they're still really cute. This one is so precious, and then this one's like a little like sleeker, a little sexier kind of look, but this one is adorable. And then these are honestly all cover-ups, and this I'm probably gonna use as a cover-up or a jacket anyway. It's just like a white linen button-up. So here's what I've got so far. Still decent amount to pack, so fingers crossed we get it all in here. You see him like run out. His feeder just went off and he's like addicted, so as soon as it goes off, he sprints his little booty, his big booty, down the stairs into the kitchen to eat. Okay, so I think I've got everything that I'm gonna put in here. So these are mostly shoes, undies, hair stuff, so a hair curler and curling iron. I don't know why I couldn't think of that term right there. Curling iron, and then my blow dryer, a brush, and then over here I've got all my clothing, a pair of sandals because I just couldn't fit them over here, and then I think everything else I'm gonna try to put in my my personal item. I'm just gonna bring like a big purse, so makeup, skincare, I think I'm just gonna try to throw into my purse. And I need to double check what the maximum like liquid measurements are for carry-ons, because I don't want any of my products to have to get thrown out while I'm there. So let's figure that out. Okay, so I looked it up, and it is 3.4 ounces. So you are allowed to bring a quart-sized bag of liquids, aerosols, gels, creams, and pastes in your carry-on bag and through the checkpoint. These are limited to travel-sized containers that are 3.4 ounces or less per item. So that's not great, but let's figure out what products I can and can't bring. Okay, so good news. I was actually able to fit just about all of my toiletries, my skincare, my hair care, all of the good stuff. So I have my regular toiletries bag with toothbrush, toothpaste, that kind of stuff, teeth whitening strips, and then just makeup wipes. And then I was able to fit all of my skincare and most of my hair care stuff just in this bag. And then I had 2 items that did not meet or they were over the 3.4 fluid ounce limit. And that was my face wash and my hair just like leave-in conditioner. So I remembered that I just threw out, I had this Urban Decay all-nighter like makeup setting spray that was it was empty, so I just tossed it out of my makeup bag earlier today, and so I rinsed that out and I filled it up with my leave-in conditioner. So I put that in here, and then my face wash, about like probably a little bit over a year or so. I'm just gonna try to like adjust this. Okay. So about a year or so ago, I ordered just these kind of like glass refillable bottles because I wanted to put some hydrogen peroxide in them to clean off like some skincare items and things like that. And I had one left, so I put some of my face wash in it, It's not the perfect vessel for my face wash, but it's gonna work. And I didn't realize that they also came with labels, so I put a little label on this one just that says my Tula face wash. You can see it there. There we go. So I put that label on there, and then I also used a label for my leave-in just so that I didn't forget that this was not makeup setting spray, because spraying this on my face when it is in fact leave-in conditioner just does not sound fun. So I'm actually pretty thankful for that. So overall, pretty good with the toiletries. I would say very successful. So we will continue packing and hopefully be all done by the time John gets home. He actually just ran out to run an errand a little bit ago. So hopefully I'll be all finished by the time he gets home, and then I can just bug him for him to get ready so we can head out. I also picked up this book. I know I'm like so late to the game on this one, but I wanted a good beach read, obviously. So I got Where the Crawdads Sing because I saw the movie preview and it looks really good. So I figured if I'm ever gonna read the book, I should do it before the movie comes out. So that's my thought on this. I don't know why I held out so long on it, but I'm excited because I'm sure it's gonna be great. So there we are. That's where we are right now. So anyway, let's get back to packing. Okay, so also while John is out, I wanted to assemble our little photo album. Again, it's just, I printed out some random, kind of an assortment of photos from our wedding. And I just wanted to throw them in a little photo album. Nothing super fancy or anything, but just so we can kind of flip through the morning of our anniversary. I thought it'd be a nice little surprise whenever we wake up and are drinking our coffee or something like that. So I want to try to get that assembled now before he comes home, so I can pack it in my bag and then just surprise him with it. So here we go. Okay, so fun little story time. So John and I are at our hotel for the night, and we pulled into the parking lot and he heard a kitten like screaming from across the road. So of course we had to go and check it out, and it was this like cute, super tiny little kitten by himself. We couldn't find any other kittens around or his mama or anything like that, and he was just like meowing, like screaming, meowing this whole time. So we tried to grab him and he kept running away. We came to check into the hotel and the front desk was basically just like, sorry, Google it.
Like literally, sorry, Google it.
So we ended up calling the animal control around here, and they're like, oh, we can only come pick him up if he's contained. So we spent our night hunting, not hunting, but
attempting to lure this cat into us.
Attempting to lure this like very scared little kitten to us. So after some time, we finally got him, and so we actually ended up just dropping him off at the shelter.
Yeah. Fortunately used moving boxes that we had in our car.
We had some boxes in our car, and so we were able to just not throw him, but John was able to wrangle him. I watched basically the whole thing. John was the one that like actually wrangled him into a box. And then he got out in the car and John wrangled him into the box again. But he was so cute and so tiny and everything, so some good karma to start the weekend, but definitely not the night that we expected.
Did not expect to find a cat as we parked at the Westin.
Yeah. But anyway, so quite eventful, but thank you guys so much for hanging out for a bit today. I am planning on doing a little travel vlog for our trip this weekend, so definitely check in if you're interested in that. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.